You're just riding on Jake's success, my family told me. When my brother Jake's income started covering me, they cut me off entirely. 2 years later, Jake lost his job, and that's when my phone began ringing at 3 a.m. For 8 years, I was the rock, working hospital administration with a steady paycheck, helping dad patch up the gutters, driving mom to her doctor appointments, and more than once covering Jake's rent when gigs fell through. No one called me a leech then, because I was the one holding the family together. Then Jake landed a software engineer role at a tech startup that went public. Suddenly, he was pulling in $240,000 a year, flooding social media with pictures of business-class flights and rooftop bars. I was genuinely happy for him. At Thanksgiving dinner, Jake announced he'd purchased a condo downtown. Mom teared up. "We're so proud. You've always been special," she said. Dad patted Jake's shoulder. "This is what success looks like." Then Jake glanced at me across the table and smirked. Unlike some people, I don't need handouts to get ahead. The room went quiet for a half second before laughter broke out. Mom squeezed my hand. "Don't be so sensitive, darling. He's just joking." But the dynamic had shifted. By Christmas, Jake was footing the entire bill. Expensive dinner, wine bottles, gifts for all. In his speech, he said, "It's time someone stepped up as the real provider for the family," his eyes flicking pointedly toward me. By March, the family group chat was nonstop with Jake's bragging. New car, luxury watch, Bali vacation. When I shared a modest work promotion, 3 people slapped a thumbs up emoji. When Jake posted a selfie at his desk, 47 congratulatory messages poured in. Then came my birthday dinner, a quiet, unassuming plan. Halfway through appetizers, Dad's phone rang. "Jake, there's an emergency at work. He can't make it. Sorry, bro," Dad said, standing abruptly. "We should go. Jake might need us," Mom added. "He's not here," I said. "Exactly," Mom said, gathering her purse. "He's building something important. You're just coasting." They all left. Me, alone with 3 entrees arriving and a waiter who looked at me with pity. The breaking point came at Dad's retirement party, a celebration I helped organize and partially fund. Jake showed up late in a Tesla and handed Dad an envelope. "Just a little something for your dream RV trip," he said. 40 grand. The room burst into applause. Dad hugged him with tears streaming. Jake shrugged. "Family takes care of family," then looked me dead in the eye. "Some of us actually contribute." Mom's voice cut through. "We need to talk about your attitude. You've been bitter about Jake's success. It's uncomfortable." Dad nodded. "Honestly, son, it feels like you're leeching off the attention Jake gets. You show up, but you don't add value." Jake smiled sympathetically. "I still love you, man, but maybe find your own path instead of orbiting mine." I stood, noted their words, and walked away without another word. That week, I blocked the family group chat, changed my emergency contacts, and removed them all from social media. For 2 years, I embraced the silence. I heard through friends that Jake was spoiling mom with a new car, whisking dad to Scotland, and footing everyone's vacations. Meanwhile, I focused on my career, earned another promotion, and started dating someone oblivious to my family drama. Life grew quieter, simpler, and better. Then, at 3:04 a.m., my phone buzzed. Unknown number. Then again, and again. Finally, I answered. It was Mom, calling from Dad's phone. Her voice was shaky. "We need you. Jake lost his job. The startup collapsed. He's broke and owes money. We've been helping, but we can't anymore." I let the silence linger. "Why call me now?" "Because you're family," she said, desperation seeping through. "Jake's struggling. We all need to pitch in." "Pitch in?" I repeated. "Like how you pitched in at my birthday dinner?" I heard Dad's voice in the background. "Tell him Jake's really hurting. We've given him everything. Bad investments. We can't keep it up." I should have hung up then. Instead, a bitter laugh escaped me. "Remember my birthday dinner? When all of you left because Jake called?" Mom began sobbing. "That's not fair. We were worried about him." "You were worried about him," I said, drawing a breath. "Look, I hope Jake pulls through. I really do. But I'm done. You made your position clear years ago. Don't call me again." I hung up. Blocked every number. 17 more calls came from different lines over the next week. I didn't answer any. Because finally, I realized being the family's stable one only mattered when they needed me to be.